What's going on, everybody? It's been the long-awaited TTM returns. I've been setting out for a while, and I have a few now that I want to share with everyone. There's a little bit of a theme, so let's get right into it. 1 out of 1, 9 days, a $5 fee, which he doesn't require, but it's always nice to send when they appreciate it. We've got Mr. Benny Daniels here on the 1965 Topps. There's a little glare, sorry about that with the penny sleeve, but go ahead and take a look at the back of the card if you want. Mr. Benny Daniels, 1965. Okay, I think that's the second time I've sent to him. Moving on, 1 out of 1. This one took 8 days out of Northern Virginia. And he must have also answered some questions. We've got Mr. Dick Tracewski, middle infielder for the Dodgers in 1965. There's the back of his card there. All right, let's see what he had to say. Asked him some of his favorite teammates, coaches, or managers that he shared the field with. Look at that list. You got Koufax, Drysdale. Not sure who that is. Manny. We've got Al Kaline, Dick McAuliffe, Ron West, Walter Alston, and Sparky Anderson. Great list there. Thank you, Mr. Tracewski, for answering that question. I love when they answer the questions, as we all do, right? Okay, moving on. 2 out of 1. This one took 10 days out of Phoenix, Arizona. And we've got Mr. Marty Keough here on the 1965 Topps. This one was 2 out of 1, by the way. 2 out of 1, 65 Topps. Now, I don't know if I accidentally got someone else's 62 Topps, but you know, that happens in this TTM business. Sometimes we don't get our own cards back, or any cards at all back. So we have to accept that part of the game. And he did not answer any questions I see here. So far we've got 3 returns. Moving on, 2 out of 1, 5 days coming out of Santa Ana, California. Answered some questions. He also sent a little 63 reprint of his own card, Joe Moeller, or Moeller. I would assume it's Moeller. And here he is on the 65 Topps. On my favorite team, the Dodgers. Here's the back of his card here. He enjoys water skiing and surfing as a hobby. I'm not sure if he still does at, let me see, born in 43, so probably not doing those sports anymore. But pretty cool that he did. Put that 65 up there just like that. And let's see what he had to say. Favorite teammates or coaches or managers. Favorite teammates was Jeff Torborg, number 1. Number 2, Don Sutton. Number 3, Sandy Koufax. And number 4, Jim Brewer. So a couple of Hall of Famers there. And Jeff Torborg was in baseball for so long. I'm not sure if he still is or if he's even around anymore, but another great answer. Gotta love it. Let's set that right there. And we've got 3 more, you guys. Thanks for sticking in there with me. Here's 2 out of 1, 6 days, coming out of San Francisco, California. Answered some questions, it looks like. And 1965, Bill Wakefield on the Mets. Shout out to Dan over there at Mets Rule. He's a big Mets fan. First time I've sent to Wakefield. There's the back of his card. It might be his rookie card. Pretty cool. Mr. Wakefield, no relation to the knuckleballer, Tim Wakefield. He also signed the index card and answered some questions here. So he was when he was a teenager, he was an office helper for apparently the Kansas City Athletics. I accidentally put the Philadelphia Athletics. His favorite memories was working for George Toma, who was a great guy, a great baseball guy, and loved baseball in general. And any teammates or favorite teammates during his career, he had Tom Seaver and Ron Hunt. So great answers today. Thank you so much, Mr. Wakefield. I'm going to set that there. Okay, guys, moving on. We've got another one, 1 out of 1, 12 days, coming out of Kansas City, Missouri. I bet you can guess what set this is from. 1965, Raleigh Sheldon. He went by Raleigh, apparently. Roland was on his card. He inscribed his number there. Great card here for TTM with those pinstripes, fantastic. Here's the back of his card here. 1965 Topps, Mr. Raleigh Sheldon. Let's see what he had to say. He had a lot here. Same question. Manager Ralph Houck in 61 was willing to let a younger pitcher, talking about himself, get his MLB career started. I made the jump from Class D ball. Had only 2/3 of a season in the lowest classification of the minor leagues. Jim Coates, his favorite teammate, they did 20th Century Fox Studios, Disneyland, etc. So cool. So in the 60s, he's talking about what they used to do on their off days as friends. I really appreciate these kinds of answers. Okay, his favorite coach was Johnny Sane, pitching coach. Helped him to perfect his control of pitches. What can you say? Last but not least, 1 out of 1, 8 days. Another Phoenix, Arizona. It's a good place to retire, apparently. We've got 1965 Topps, Mr. Sterling Slaughter. I believe this was his only baseball card. Well, at least that Topps manufactured. Fantastic signature there, again, on those pinstripes. I bought this card. I got all these 65s a while ago, and I'm just getting around to sending them out. So, Mr. Slaughter, asked Mr. Slaughter if he had any favorite memories from his college baseball at Arizona. He was a great college athlete. But he answered, beating Milwaukee for his first start in the majors was his biggest thrill. Also, striking out 22 of 27 batters his freshman year at Colorado State University is also one of his biggest thrills. And a little signature there. So, Mr. Slaughter, Sheldon, Wakefield, Daniels, Trasuski, Kioff, and Moeller. Thank you all for the autographs. I appreciate it. You guys let me know which one is your favorite. Doesn't even have to be one of the 65s. It could be that 62. All right, you guys have a great day. Thanks again for watching. More TTMs in the future to come, sooner than later. Talk to y'all soon. Bye now.